It's out there with Oubre. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And Edgecombe gets it to go. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now here's White. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Outside, George. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Now here's White. There's the drive, and that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's White, and here comes White, leading the fast break. Pass to Queta. Rebound by the 76ers.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Maxey. Misses the one-handed jam.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And he's good on the three ball.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
Now here's White. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by George, no good. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, taking 40% so far to start out the game. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Brown against George. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's Brown missing. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Maxey against White. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Tatum, following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Brown, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Maxey, and it's Derek White with the rebound. And the dunk by Tatum.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Maxey. Hit the floater. And Tatum pulls it down. Pass to Tatum. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Edgecombe. And he can't jam it through. Celtics trail by 5. White with it. Now defended by Oubre. Shoots from the baseline. Off the left rim and out. Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Queta, the pass to Hauser. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got his second basket.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Maxey attacking. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Oubre. Not as good off the back rim and in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. 76ers lead by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Paul George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's George for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Steps back. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Embiid. Oubre. No one around him. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 7. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Sweet move. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Oubre outside. Here's Edgecombe. Hauser defending. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. White finds Brown. 6 to shoot. And then Brown with the dunk.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
The 76ers leading by 5. Tries the spin move. Here's Maxey, and it's blocked. Brown outside. Here's Hauser, and another basket for Boston.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pass to Embiid. It's deflected. And here comes White. leading the fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
Well, Richard, it's definitely become a shooter's league. The ability to knock down threes now becoming pivotal.
Oh, I think it's fascinating to see the skills evolve and the game change. Even if, as someone who was a shooter later in his career, I feel a little bit left out.
Nice move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
The putback goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Maxey. For Boston, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Brown, quick first step.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Nobody near George. They can't stop the run with that one. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Brown the pass to Queta. White with it. Maxey covering. White, good. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Outside, George. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent. We still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Guys?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. From deep, Maxey. The rebound by Queta. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Tatum no good. 76ers trailing. George looking around. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Can't connect from short range. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
And get ready for the fan passport shot. Drum roll, please. There's Philadelphia. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. The big man Embiid converts inside.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And it's White missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good, Maxey.
What an adjustment by Maxey. That will be available.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. White against Maxey. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from White.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Out left to the wing. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Tatum. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Oubre. Oubre, a screen on White. Maxey finds Oubre. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
White with it. Maxey covering on the wing Brown. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers leading by 11 and stolen by White. Here's Brown. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Tatum against Maxey. Oubre. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jason Tatum.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems. Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's George. Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now Tatum. He's got 5. A floater. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Maxey attacking. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum no good. The 76ers leading by 13. Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Oubre with the steal. Embiid kicks to George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Celtics trail by 15. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Nifty move. Inside, Tatum finds the deuce.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8", but he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The shake. And it's White missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got his third bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Third team foul.
Brown inside, working on George. Hauser finds White. Back to Hauser. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Maxey against White. Got a hand on it. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Maxey, and it's denied. 3-on-3. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
4th team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And so it's Philadelphia, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. There's the 76ers leading by 15. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Tatum down low, covered by Oubre. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 14. Crossed up the D perfectly.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. And finished off by Oubre.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Celtics trail by 14. Outside Tatum. A floater. Graceful floater by Tatum.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Edge. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Hauser the pass to White. Here's Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The 76ers leading by 12. And here's Maxey outside. And Boston with the rebound. Kata's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, Tatum banked in off the glass. And it's 13 points for Jason Tatum.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Edgecombe. Hit the putback. And there's Oubre putting it right back in. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. White against Maxey. Embiid inside the line. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
Pass to Tatum. White against Maxey. No good with the layup. Philadelphia leading by 14. No good from 3.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Knocks down the 3.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers leading by 15. Here's George for 3. White pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Third team foul. Shooting for Boston.
And that one misses. So Richard, from title contender to in the lottery. What went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
Poked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Point game. Here's Kata. Brown puts it right back up and in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Tyrese Maxey.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
It misses. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
First team foul.
And they double up Maxey. Driving inside. Oh, no good on the dunk. Oubre with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edgecombe. Hauser defending. So it's the Celtics now. Brown down low. Working on George. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now Maxey. The shot misses. So